We're going to take a look at the NDXT daily chart with Jesus Jones singing and playing in the background from the mid to late 80s. So this is the chart that shows the half diamond pattern here that I found back in early 2023. And then I stopped looking at it as I did not like some of the additions that they made to the constituency of the NDXT. But it's still an excellent way to monitor the chip stocks. So as Jesus Jones is singing, the zeros and ones will eventually take us there. So here's an excerpt from the video 430 back in February of 2023. And you can see I just drew it. And then I drew a horizontal line in purple over here at this previous high for a goal. Put some of these indicators in here from DeMark retracement and the Bulkowski rules here for 100% target, and then the Bulkowski rule for the 39% average rise that takes approximately 6 months for the S&P to rise 11%, and it just about nailed it to the day. And you can see that right here, where it nailed it at the top of the head and shoulders topping pattern here. However, we didn't know about that topping pattern till it actually completed forming, and the dip down out of it hardly did anything, just nailed the bottom of this half diamond uptrend line here and then off to the races. And that brings us to the two-sided diamond topping pattern. I'll zoom in now. So it never did hit the target of 50% or 100%. Actually, it hit 50 coming out of the diamond pattern here. Went as high as 11,200 and the target was 11,056. And then promptly rolled off of the face of the earth here and is now challenging the uptrend line from the half diamond pattern back here and a uptrend line from right here going through the downdraft that was pitiful coming out of this head and shoulders complex topping pattern here. So it should have gone a lot further than that, but it went off to the races, and that's that trend line here. So that one's the bottom one, and it exceeded that a little and had a bounce. And the top one here is from the bottom of the half diamond pattern uptrend line here. And then we have the downtrend line from the two-sided diamond pattern here, and then the uptrend line from the two-sided diamond pattern here. But it's this area that we're focusing on now. So I'm calling this the first uptrend line, second uptrend line, third uptrend line, and then this downtrend line. And it closed above the downtrend line on Friday, poked its nose above it on Thursday, so this is a good sign right there. And it printed an up day lower close candlestick pattern a few bars back here, and that's a bullish candle formation, You can see these hollow red ones, when they do show up, can have significant jump to the upside. So you can look for those. There's not too many. There's one here. Had a nice jump up. So it works pretty good on this NDXT daily chart. So that means it had a gap down to here and then rallied all the way up and then closed a little bit lower, but not to exceed this close here of this candle. So that makes it a hollow red candle. That's somewhat bullish. So, and that proved out here. Now the NDXT has to get past the 200-day simple moving average and the 200 EMA and dotted green right there. So that's its next challenge, and that could be quite formidable. We could see a test of the low or near it, maybe come back and nail this uptrend line here, the first one. If it breaks everything, then it could go back down to here and then possibly here. This is the former neckline of this Head and Shoulders complex pattern, topping pattern here. So yeah, if it goes down there, that's pretty serious. And here I tried to throw something together that shows the NDXT constituents in this column here, and then this one goes back to that era, February 1st, 2023, where there was 37 instruments inside there. Now it has 42, so you can see the changes. Number one over here, and the older one, Zoom Video, is gone. So that was a software company, and looks like it might have got replaced by Roper Technologies, another software company. Texas Instruments, a semiconductor, gone, taken out from the newer one here. Then they added On Semiconductor. Here's another software company, MongoDB, DoorDash, I don't even know what to call that. And CDW, that's a computer supply place, I remember. And then they did add ARM recently, which is a semiconductor. So they added a couple more semiconductors, got rid of one, added some more software companies, which I don't like. So the older one was more leaning towards the semiconductor companies, which was a great gauge to follow during that run-up in the semis, but that's a little watered down now.